This channel is proudly sponsored by Shades of Vengeance. They bring to you many Era D10 dice pool system powered games such as Era the Consortium, their flagship sci-fi game. Fight against the corporations or work for them. Explore various planets. Wield the highest in terms of technology. Wield psychic powers. That and many other things. You will find the link in the description and in the pinned comment. This channel is also proudly sponsored by Dead Tree Studios, the publishers and developers of Dames of Asstoria, a tabletop RPG where you play as monster girls, experiencing high adventure in a world that doesn't fully accept them. They have recently released the Whispers of Copperich adventure module. You will find the links in the description and in the pinned comment. Hi, welcome to part 1 of my review featuring Forgotten Fate. This is a somewhat complex product to review because I'm not exactly sure what it is. What I mean is that it is a tabletop RPG system, but it has been designed to support or supplement Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition material, that is the core book, the bestiary. Any Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition product can be used with Forgotten Fate. But here's the thing, Forgotten Fate still feels quite complete. It only lacks a bestiary and core character classes from Dungeons & Dragons. But you do have the Weapon Master class. This is a new class specific to Forgotten Fate. And it is so complex without the complications that you can actually have an entire party of Weapon Masters. If you don't mind having a party of Weapon Masters fighting against monsters that you create using the information in this book, then you can also play Forgotten Fate on its own as a standalone product. Now let's talk about the quality of the PDF. The quality is superb. Although there is a neutral point. This book has no artwork. In its 284 pages, you only have the cover and some minimalistic layout. But no artwork. This means that out of those 284 pages, it is all content. Now, the bookmarks are fully functional as well. The hyperlinks also make it very easy to navigate the entire PDF. So overall the quality is superb, the writing is good as well, but like I said, if you're looking for an art book, well, there you have these small graphics every now and then, like minor embellishments, but apart from that, there is no art. But if you are looking for game content, this book will definitely not disappoint you. Now, let's talk about the contents. This book has a very strong video game feel to it. It takes inspiration from Shin Megami Tensei. It is a medieval fantasy setting with some modern conventions such as more modern weapons. It is basically composed of 3 major parts. You have the setting, you have the core system, and you have the Weapon Master class. The book starts with a bit of fiction that is quite evocative of the atmosphere this game is trying to represent or create. I am going to be avoiding spoilers, but suffice to say, if you have seen the anime or manga Frieren, it is that sort of nostalgia that you have this elven character that yearns for something that was lost. Rather than a place, it is about visiting a state of being. This world has magic, this world has nuances beyond our conventional lives, of course, with old kingdoms, eldritch magics, and mysterious technology. Then you have a sort of poem that is dedicated to role-playing games in general, mentioning how early humans, primitive humans, perhaps were always looking for tabletop RPGs, as they were gathering for various creative purposes. Now let's talk about the real introduction, because all of that is fiction within the setting. Forgotten Fate features a complete campaign setting, involving a Tower of Babel style event that poisoned all existing languages and wiped all sentient beings of their memories, creating a world without a past. Historical records are of no use, since the old tongues themselves drive readers to madness, recalling a worldwide trauma that even the gods would prefer to forget. The Forgotten Fate setting combines high fantasy with some elements of modern-day technology. All 5e races, classes, and spells fit within the setting, first party and third party alike. Inspirations, as I have mentioned, include Shin Megami Tensei, that JRPG video game series, and the books of China Miéville and Philip K. Dick, along with the rich history of the fantasy genre taken as a whole. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part we are going to talk about the Forgotten Fate setting itself in greater detail. This is a very interesting product, perhaps it's the first one that I have seen, because it is almost a complete RPG. You can play it as a standalone experience, but it also encourages you to use it with any D20 based 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons type of game. So if you wanted to play this with everyday heroes, or perhaps Dark Energy, or maybe just core Dungeons & Dragons, you can certainly do that and it will enhance your experience tremendously. Thank you for watching this part of the review. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member and enjoying various activities within the channel. This has been Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. And remember, in tabletop RPGs, you are not telling stories about your characters, you are experiencing the game world as your characters. Once again, thank you and see you later.